Nancy with She's Got Yarn. My head is right where the sunset's gonna be. I had a few requests to do videos out here that many of you sit at home and really don't go anywhere, and seeing this makes you feel like you're right here with me, and I think that's pretty awesome. Anyways, I have some happy mail, but I'm not going to show it till Friday. That's the next giveaway. Yep. So, but I'm excited. I can't wait to show you. And what I bought, it came with a discount code, so you guys might be interested in some of what I got. Those of you who don't win, and everybody will get a chance. This won't be the last giveaway. I'm gonna do a lot of giveaways. I love my yarn, but I'm gonna start swapping it out. I'm using my yarn. I've almost completed 4 blankets within, I think, 8 or 9 days. So I think I'm doing really good. They were whips, of course. So the one is this one. Hopefully I can get this done tonight. But today, because you guys know my brain, I was watching Juan over at the Yarn Attic, and he is making that blanket, the scrap blanket, into triangles like this. Okay, you guys, move. Triangles like this. This one is almost done. Like this. Okay? This is an old whip. Let me show you the other part. I have 2 of them connected. Isn't that pretty? But anyways, Juan, that's what your blanket's going to look like when you put all your rows together, if they're identical. If I did everything in the same count. And I got this idea from Debbie over the Canadian crocheter. But yeah, I love it. And I'm not going to show you my waist down. This is where I'm at with the last piece. Now there's a secret to putting these together when you use the greenie clusters method. You have to start here and work your way down to the point. Or is it the point up? Let me see. It's been a while. Laura, what did I show you? Mad Mimi asked me how to do it. It might be, yeah, from here and work your way down, I'm pretty sure. Or it won't come out right if you don't do it that way. I think it's from the flat end down to the point. I'll let you guys know in the next video, because I'll have this one attached, hopefully, by tomorrow. So, anyway, so we're going to watch this and chit-chat while we crochet. And I really don't want to show my lap, but I want you guys to see the sunset. So you're not really going to see what I'm working on. But I'm working on Christmas! It used to be, it's one of my favorite times of year. And I don't know, the past probably 4 or 5 years, it wasn't my favorite time of year because it's just so stressful. But now I'm retired. I need to enjoy it again and embrace it and appreciate everything. You know, I was given a second chance. So I know I don't live life perfectly. But you know what? There's nothing perfect about me. And y'all know that. I don't speak perfectly. I say stupid stuff sometimes. And I told you all that, I think, in the last video. My kindness, and it gets me in trouble. Because sometimes, like Tiffany, she would say the wrong things. I say the wrong things. And mean something. Meaning what I said in a positive light. But it be taken out of context. And there's a reason I'm bringing that up. I know you guys are going to get on to me for even responding to this. But I have to, okay? Because this is my baby, all right? I got a comment last night about something I said. It was taken out of context. And those of you that know me would never even question it. But I'm going to share with you the part of the video that what I said. I should have completed that sentence, but I didn't. Now, I've cut the video to make it short. And I'll attach it to the end of this video if you want to watch it again. If not, just don't even worry about it. But this person, I'm hoping that she meant well, but she kind of berated me about what I said, and I think she was concerned how it would hurt my reputation. But if you know me, you know there's no meanness out of what I said. I may have misspoke. I may have not expressed my sentence completely. So I'm going to correct it tonight, okay? And you guys are going to go, this is stupid. Most of you. But I have to do it. It's just me. All right. It's 27 seconds of my video. And I want you to listen carefully of what I say. And it was totally taken out of context. It's about Boggy Creek blankets. And you all know, before I share this with you, you all know Boggy Creek, four of us created Boggy Creek. And it goes in this order: Billy, Lynette, me, Lynanne, and me. This is our baby. We care about this. But Boggy Creek's motto is not perfection. Boggy Creek's motto is kindness. Please understand that. And this is what my thought process was. It was no big deal. It's a Boggy Creek. It's not something I'm selling. It doesn't have to be perfect. I didn't say all that, okay? But you're going to hear what I did say. And it was taken, I guess, negatively. And I'm thinking maybe they were trying to tell me you shouldn't say that. So, anyways, but if you know me, you know better. So, here we go. I hope you all can hear it. Oh gosh. Look what I've got when you hold two yarns together, but I'm going to, that's what these are great. I'm fixing it. Please thread. And I'm please. I don't want to cut it. I'm trying to fix it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to tuck it in there now, the little bits sticking out. It's a Boggy blanket. It doesn't have to be perfect. Did you hear that? It's a Boggy blanket. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that's correct. It doesn't have to be perfect. When I joined the Zoom sisters, I frog a lot. And they always tell me, Nancy, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's you. It's your signature. It's one of a kind. Stop frogging. Okay? So that is my thought process. And I'm not perfect. And the person that responded last night's not perfect. But they want Boggy blankets to be perfect. I'm doing Boggy blankets to be kind. And you guys are too. That's their motto. It's all about kindness. And go over to Boggy Creek's YouTube channel and they'll share that with you. The circle of kindness with yarn. So this blanket, Boggy Creek Drive, is very special to my heart. And I know it's to everybody else's. But let's not get upset when I misspoke, when I say something wrong. I'm not perfect. I don't say everything perfect. Please understand. This was taken out of context. That was not meant. It's a Boggy blanket and I don't care. And I think that's how it was taken. I do care. I wouldn't be working on the blanket. But I couldn't sell that blanket with that mistake. So there's a silver lining in every statement. You can make good of it and you can make bad of it. Okay? I choose to make good of everything. And I can't control what other people think, but I just wanted to kind of correct the record. So I love you guys, and I'm going to stop there. I took the comment down, so because my channel is going to be a positive channel. All right, I'm done. Boy, this has been a crazy week. Anyways, let's crochet together. And you guys don't comment about that. I just wanted to share it with all my new subscribers may not get me, you know? And I don't want to lose them because they're my other brother from another mother's subscribers. Oh. So, today I've been, sorry dog. I was so wound up. I've been so wound up and excited, I can't sleep. I mean, I already have that issue, and I thought I got back on track, but no, I was wide awake at, you guys could look at my comments, or my hearts, what time it's in the morning. Everybody's like, good morning, Nancy, and I'm like, I haven't gone to bed. I literally was up, and I know this isn't good for me, but I couldn't help it. I got a prescription I need to go pick up so I can take before I go to bed, so I can go to sleep at a decent hour tonight. That's why I'm doing this video during the day. And I'm going to try to add some yarn bagging. I can't promise you one, but I probably will do a second video. It's probably what I'll do. Because my videos take forever to download. But yeah, I talk so much and then I look at there and I'm like, oh crud, it's an hour. So, but I can't believe it. If I face the pool, they pace. But I turn around here and they're all laying around me like good doggies. Yeah, Maverick didn't get in the pool. I said that out loud. Actually, the word is W-I-M-M-I-N-G, or S-W-I-M. That is a bad word out here. They'll all dive in it. And my husband, actually, I kind of took it as permission to let them go. S-W-I-M-M-I-N-G. Because he said to me, well, if you let them, you know what, you're going to dry them off. I was like, did I just get permission to let them go? And we just, for those of you guys that don't know, we had to redo the entire pool. The only thing we didn't redo was the tile. We redid the the deck here, and we redid the entire inside of the pool, re-marcite. And one of the reasons they said that my pool, that it broke down so quick, I mean, we built the pool in 04. But anyways, pools don't last longer than that these days, what they use. And what I bought was the top of the line, because I said, I don't ever want to have to redo this again. It cost me $15,000 to redo this pool. I didn't pay that much for this. Well, yeah, I did. I paid more. But you know what I'm saying? To redo an old pool, it'd probably be almost be easier to build a new pool. But I'm not doing that either. Oh. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I got permission for them. Is that not cool? So, yeah. I just don't feel like drying them off tonight. So, yeah, because I'm not sleeping. I went to bed today. I was up all night because I couldn't sleep. So I crochet. And I heart a lot. Oh my gosh. I have so many comments. I've never had so many comments in my life. I'm trying to heart them all. So y'all just bear with me. But, yeah, and I didn't pick my phone up today while I was sleeping. But I went to bed. You guys are going to yell at me. Probably 2 o'clock this afternoon. I took a long nap. It's about 7:30 now. 7 o'clock. What time is it? I'll tell you what time it is. It's 7:56. Did the sun already set? The sun already... Dang it. Y'all not going to see the sunset. I don't know what I was thinking. It already set. I missed it. Dang it. That's how quick it went down. I mean, I saw the red rubber ball and I went in my yarn room and brought everything out. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Tomorrow night. But it's still a nice view, isn't it? They've got all kinds of vegetables they planted this year. They are like Usually they come through with the huge tractors and plant peanuts. Well, they're like manicuring stuff out there. They got vegetables on plastic. I'm not sure what all they're growing. I need to call Mr. Fletcher and see. But anyways. So I hope you guys are having a great day. But yeah. We got Happy Mail. I'm going to open it on Friday. So you guys don't forget to comment like on Friday, because, well, I'll tell you which video to comment on, but I'm not going to put on my titles giveaway. I'm not going to do it. So I'll just let y'all know when I do the video. Well, you know, I'll announce it when I start the video. Zeusy! He's barking at nothing. He does that all the time. He'll stare at the wall and bark. Zeus! He's hard of hearing too. He's losing his hearing. Hey! Hey! See, he can't hear me. Zeusy! Zeus! Come here! Stop barking. Stop barking. Navi, do you want to get on YouTube? I don't know why, but he always sits with his back to me when I'm around the boys. He is at the bottom of the pecking. You know there's a pecking order with dogs, especially males. And I got 3 males. They're all fixed, but yeah. It's actually Archer, Zeus, and then Maverick. But Archer doesn't mess with Zeus so much. They have got, I've broken up a dog fight. And you know what broke up the dog fight? The word Joanna, SWIM. Is that not funny? It works. It was on the side of the house. It was a long time ago. Archer was a little stud muffin. He was very muscular, even though he only had 3 legs. And Archer, some of you don't know, but Archer lost his leg. He fell out of the back of the window out of my truck. Him and Zeus were playing, and the window is down, and he fell out the window and shattered his leg. And I tried to save it. I spent like $3 grand on the hardware to try to save it, but every time they tried to thread, I guess the rod, and I guess they threaded in the bone. I'm not sure. They said that the bone would crumble. It was crumbling, that they couldn't save the leg, and it broke so high up I couldn't get him a prosthetic. I tried. I looked into it. They said he didn't have enough there. I'm like, people do it. Why can't dogs do it? You know, it would have cost a lot, but I would have financed it. Yeah, he's special. Huh, Wooey. We call him Wooey because he woo-woos. He doesn't so much anymore. Okay, where was I? I'm doing, this is another C2C. Thank you, Juan. You got me on C2Cs. They're old whips. But it's like they were in my closet, and I'm like, I need to just get them done. Because I just finished those other ones in no time. And this one, it's on the way to closing it. It's a C2C too. I don't know. Some of you guys haven't seen this. Ooh-wee. These chairs are like, they're like storage boxes. But, yeah. It's a Boggy blanket. Now, this Christmas blanket, I think it's too big for a Boggy. So I got to be really careful. And I put in the description box the Boggy blanket sizes. Just for kicks and giggles. We start the drive in August. It'll start the 1st of August. And the crazy ladies that run this brigade is me, but it's Billy, the Crafty Floridian. We used to do, we've always done the openings over on her channel, but this year it'll either be on my channel. Well, it's going to be on my channel probably. I don't know. Whoever wants to put it on their channel is fine. I'm going to be opening the boxes, most of them. But yeah, and then we set a deadline when you got to get it to us. Usually the deadline's like the 2nd week in February. But I got to get a date with Boggy Creek to deliver it. Where is it, Nancy? Boggy. I have so much stuff in my description box. I need to remove a bunch of it. It's shameful. Hold on. Let's get one in February because I don't have the Boggy description. I need to put it. I'll put it in my last video once I find it. Oh. Is it in here? I'm looking at my phone. It's usually at the very top. Also, Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches has a Boggy Creek blanket tutorial and My Precious Yarnery. I have that in my description. Finally found it. And I'm just gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy this and put it in my description tonight. Just the Boggy Creek part. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. You guys are crocheting. I have all the links for the Boggy Camp videos, and the blankets have to be 35 to 40 wide and 40 to 50 long. They have to be a specific blanket, but we're going to take all the blankets that you send, no matter what size they are. If they're the wrong size, they will use them, but the kids will not go home with them. They have to be that 35 by 40 wide, 40 by 50 long. And but the blankets will get used if they're not that size. So I just saved that in part 2 giveaway in the description box. That description box is crazy, but it's right at the top, so it should be. So let's keep crocheting. There's nothing new from last night. I mean, other than I've been working on the Christmas blanket, and maybe I'll give this away in a giveaway if anybody's interested. And I did look into the t-shirts. They have not responded yet. Let me double look. Let's see. I have one message. Hello, Nancy. You can order in any quantity and color you want. How can I help you? I explained what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll have to think that out. I guess I'll have to pick a shirt, send it to him, and ask him the prices. And then you guys place the order with me, and you'll have to pay for shipping. But my shirts were on sale. I paid like $9 a piece, so they're not that expensive. If I was to do a shop, they would be ridiculous. I saw what the merch shops, what they charge. I mean, they have to make a profit to survive. I get it. But for my platform and my subscribers, most of you guys are retired. because I look at my analytics and your retirement age, and you're living on a fixed income. You know, I'm not there. I'm still paying myself. I probably will pay myself as long as the business is open, or as long as I'm alive. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to collect my Social Security, because my paycheck will be much more. I don't know how that works. So, or maybe I'll fire Tim and give myself a raise. That's funny. I could do it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's an evil laugh, isn't it? I would never do that. What is going on here? Something's wrong. No, I finished it. I'm not trimming it yet. Yeah, I'll go down. Will I go down here? Guys, I'm going to have to experiment with putting it together, because I forgot how to put it together. It's either one way or the other. I can't remember right now. It was so long ago. But yeah, one night I was like, you know me, I don't read patterns that well. And I venture off into my own world, and I worked. It took me several hours to finally figure out how to do that granny square where it matched perfect. It was like you had to start, I think it was in the center, the point down. So the point in the center of the V's, because you're going to put 4 V's together, and you're going to start from the center and attach it, because you're gonna go up with the white and then start attaching it and work your way down. Yeah, so you start from the center. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but it's really easy once you got it figured out and you can remember. My biggest fear now is forgetting how to crochet. I had one night a brain cramp. I couldn't figure out how to put a granny squares together, you know, properly, and the way I did it the year before. And I'm a self-taught crocheter. I mean, YouTube taught me, Crystal and Secret Yarnery, and you know, whoever else puts out videos. But basically I'm self-taught, and I also knit, and I made my first sweater this year. A lot of frogging, but the knitting part wasn't hard. The hardest part was putting it together. And what was it? I was blocking the pieces, and Billy, I get a text from Billy, who told you to block it before you put it together? I'm like, nobody. Oops. Anyways, I finally did it, and I'm very proud of that sweater. But I wore it this year, and boy, it's hot in Florida. That sweater, it's wool, it's not made for a Floridian. So, but I'm very proud of it, and I will never get rid of it, because it's my first baby sweater. But I have a few others on my needles. That's why I can't find any of my needles, because they're all in project bags. And I've got whips on the hook. I started another knitting project, and it's with thick yarn, so I really want to attack excuse me, that one first. And oh, I didn't tell you, but the yarn I'm using, Juan's favorite, Walmart mainstay, Wally World, 100% acrylic, and it's green. This reminds me of it just says green. And then the white, I don't know why, but this is soft in the skein, but it's not, it doesn't feel it almost feels like it's stale. That's the only way I could describe it. Can yarn get hard? I don't know, but anyways, I'm going to finish it with this Premier Basics. I love Premier Basics yarn. I use it all the time. I use most of the time I use Premier's white to attach things. I have white, black, and then I love their bulky yarn, Serenity. I love that yarn, but the last blanket I made, I washed it. I was not really pleased with how I washed it, but I did put it in the dryer on a very light cycle, and I was told I should not have done that. So it didn't pill, but it started to get fuzzy. Hold on one sec. Video's getting too long. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, I'm sorry y'all missed that sunset. Oh, I can't believe it. I wasn't paying attention whether we're the, I don't know. You know me. As my Aunt Jan said, I'm really a blonde. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yes, they responded. They said, what can I help you with? I mean, I sent them everything, all my questions. I'm just going to copy and send it again. They didn't read my message. So, maybe I can email them. I'm all tangled up. So, don't have a lot more to do. It's getting dark. I'll hang out here until it gets too dark to see. Because the dogs, they love it out here. They're like, yay, mommy's outside. I don't go outside enough, and I need to start going outside. Since my heart attack, I've lost a lot of my oomph, and I need to fight for it back. And if I keep catching the COVID from these kids, my grandkids, I've gotten sick between my kids, my grandkids. I don't go anywhere. Who else could I get it from? And my husband, he has an iron immune system. He never, ever, ever gets sick. The only time he's ever been sick is when he has Crohn's disease, and he had a bowel obstruction. He's actually been able to control it with diet, and he had an obstruction when he was 18. They treated it with steroids, but then when he was 50, he had stomach pain. You know, that goes with the disease. It's not curable, but he was having a couple times I had to take him to the hospital because he was having severe inflammation in his colon because something was wrong with the food he ate. It was always related to after he ate something. Well, we went up there twice. He had to go on steroids because somewhere in his colon it was obstructing, inflamed. And so the third time we went up there, the surgeons, they don't automatically say, okay, we're going to do surgery and remove part of your colon. They'll give you options. You know, you can go home and take steroids. You know, we can put you on. They got a new study going on. You know, it's an IV twice a year, or I'm not exactly sure that's what he said, but he said something to that effect. They have drugs out there now. People can get. When I worked in oncology, we used to give Crohn's patients new medications. They were IV. I think it was twice a year, something like that. I can't remember. And I don't remember the name of the drug. I've been gone since 2013 from the medical field. So anyways, third time we went to the hospital, I think he was like 50, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And the doctor gave him his options. Surgery was the last option. And Tim goes, I'll just go home and take this. I said, oh, no, I'm not going through that. You're getting the surgery. And he said, okay. And I told the surgeon, you're going to do surgery on him. I can't live with him. I said, you weren't at the house and hearing the excruciating pain. I mean, it was awful. It was so bad it made me cry. And I had to go outside. And then, of course, I have friends in the medical field. They kind of helped me calm him down. But it just calmed him down till it wore off, you know. So he did the surgery. I know I'm making this long and drawn out. He did the surgery and he hasn't had a problem since. Not a stomach pain, nothing. They removed, I don't know, 2 or 3 foot of his colon, maybe more, I'm not sure. And there was a part of the colon iliac, I don't know. There was something right there. It's like at an opening of something close to the small bowel, maybe. I don't know what it's called, but they removed that because you could live without it, and that was what was being obstructed. And he's been fine ever since. So thank God. He's 62. I told him, I said, well, you're good for another 50 years. Hopefully. I'm going to have to delete that part of the video. Okay, I got to turn my volume down. I got to turn my, those are the zoomies. Okay. There. Y'all remind me to turn my ringer back on. Oh, my parents get so mad at me when oh, look at the sky. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Certain times of the year when there's like clouds, it's like a fire in the sky. And hopefully we'll capture it on YouTube video this year. I never thought to do videos out here. You can come out here, we're almost done. He's like, I'm in his spot. This is his couch. He has a big L-shaped couch back here, but it's an outside furniture, but still it's a couch. This is his domain. The yarn room's my domain. Now, I mean, I can come out here anytime I want, but he kind of looked out the window like, are you done yet? He's shy behind the cameras. I'm like, why? You're my handsome man. I'm proud of you. So, anyways, I think I'm going to get off of here and maybe do a second video bagging, because it's still kind of, it's not that late. Actually, I need to eat. Yeah, I've been sorry today because I was up all night. I was up all night and all morning. You know what I mean? And it's something I can't control. So I'm laying down, the light's out. I got my neck light on. And sometimes some of you guys are awake and I get to, Lynette, sometimes she'll go, hi, Nancy. Because she works those weird hours. She works in a casino, so she works late. So, anyway, she works while we're sleeping. Supposed to be, so. Anyways, my man's coming out here and Susie, so we're going to give them their space. And, oh, Miss Millie's here. Come here, Millie. This is my grand dog. Millie, silly Millie. Silly Millie. It's hard to see them when they're black. Does she loves me? Huh? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to get off of here. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.